Hi, Sally Walker here, your hormone expert, and welcome to my hormone blog. Today I'm going to answer a question from Karina, and Karina's asking, can I add progesterone? And she's also asking, is it dangerous to take hormones? Okay, so let's have a little look at these two questions. Well, I'm not quite sure what Karina means by can I add progesterone. So she might be using some estrogen, or she might be starting her perimenopausal time and is asking, should she start out by using some progesterone? So let's just address that, those questions. Now, progesterone is a very important hormone. Its most important job in the fertile years is to balance, control estrogen. And this is typically the problem in these perimenopausal years, that some months or many months we don't produce enough progesterone, and estrogen becomes dominant. And we start getting lots of symptoms, and this can be all kinds of. It could be heavy bleeds, it could be tender breasts, it could be we're not sleeping well. It could even be the hot flushes actually as well, though they do tend to come a little bit later. But lots of different symptoms. We're moody, we might be more short-tempered. This kind of stuff are all kind of symptoms of estrogen dominance, as we call them. And the only way to relieve this really is to add, to support, to use some progesterone cream. So yes, it would be good, if this is what Karina is asking, it would be good to add some progesterone. But I always recommend my clients or people asking me questions, when it's so detailed, should I add some progesterone, that you get to talk to somebody who is experienced, an expert here like myself, or go to your doctor and ask for advice there. So hormones are not necessarily dangerous, which is the word which Karina has used. But I would say we don't want to mess around with them, because they do absolutely dictate what is going on in the body. So we need to treat them with respect and get guidance as to how much we should be using, when we should be using, what type of hormone, etc., etc. So get some guidance there. Now, are hormones dangerous to take? Hormones, is this dangerous? This is, again, a very general question, but I'm guessing that Karina is talking about estrogen. So I decided that in my next blog, I'm going to talk about the goods and the bads of estrogen, because it is something which many ladies are concerned about. Is estrogen going to give me breast cancer? Is using estrogen going to give me breast cancer? So I thought, well, let's have a little look at that in more detail. So I'm going to do that in my next blog. But as I said, in general, I wouldn't class hormones as being dangerous, but you do not want to play around with them. You want to get some qualified assistance and guidance, so you get the hormone that you need. And this may require testing, and I did a blog a few blogs ago about testing, where, as you know, I always like to have a conversation with my clients, need them to go through a questionnaire, so we have a little look at the symptoms, and then other testing like blood testing, urine testing, saliva testing. Which test would be best for my clients is always individual. So be careful with your hormones. Hormones can be an amazing support, but they can also be devastating. They can create more imbalances if we start supporting the wrong hormone. So Karina, I hope that's answered your question in some way. As I said, I will be looking more at estrogen next time, the goods and the bads. Remember, if I can help you in any way, then a 30-minute telephone conversation for €40, or go into my website, sally-walker.com, and you can read my articles. And otherwise, you can send me an email, sw.sally-walker.com, where you can ask a question, which I can then address in one of my next blogs. And I would encourage you to send me questions, because I do like having to answer something in particular rather than having to find a topic which I think you would be interested in. So remember, get me some questions. I will be very happy. And with that thought, I will say thank you for now. Hope you enjoyed the blog. Happy hormones, happy life.